Hello, I'm Camille Brooks.
And I'm Jada Wise.
And this is
CHS Media, your gateway to what's happening now.
Good morning, A plus 755 family. We are keeping it REAL on tight here. Relationships, expectations, accountability, and leadership.
Today is April 6, 2026. Each CHS student is challenged daily to make positive choices, to think analytically, to motivate self and others while preparing to be college and career ready with at least 12 dual credit hours.
The growth mindset word of the month is determination. Determination is having a strong decision to keep going and not giving up when something is hard. The trip to Ole Miss has been rescheduled to April 7th. Departure from school will be 7:30 a.m. in order to arrive on campus by 10:30 a.m. Lunch will be provided by Ole Miss. All trips are $20 and permission slips due to Coach Williams, Miss Love, or Coach Harris by Friday.
Seniors, if you would like to apply for the 100 Black Men Scholarship, your deadline is April 17, 2026 at 5 p.m. Further information can be gathered from your counselors or at the front desk. An ACT 20 Plus Club will be established based on your scores from the test. In order to qualify, you must have a 20 or higher as your super score.
The 22 Pearls of Canton Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority has a scholarship available. The essay is on the importance of a college education with a minimum of 250 words but no more than 350. You must also submit an ACT or SAT scores, transcripts with grades through December 2025, and a letter of recommendation from a community leader or school official.
Sophomores and juniors, if you are interested in becoming a United Way ambassador, please contact Ms. Love.
Let's view today's video of University of Texas Austin. Alright, it's time.
Birthday time.
Put your hands together for birthday time. Happy birthday to April 4th, Christopher Martinez, Bermia Hobson, Romiana Miller, Ian Smith.
April 5th, Aiden Luckett and Stephanie De La Luz.
April 6th, Reagan Brown, Jamari Nichols, and Nathan Nichols. Happy birthday again to you all.
And now we will have our final words from Principal Johnson.
All right, good morning and hello Canton High School. Just a few announcements as we go ahead and begin our day. This week will be a week of benchmark testing on a different scale. In other words, it would be considered the students' bi-weekly assessment, and that would be for biology, algebra 1, as well as English 2. So the remaining, you guys still have your bi-weekly, but for those tested areas, we're going through a more secure route of testing, so we'll make sure that we know where our students are. So students, as you're testing, understand you have to take it seriously. Do not make an attempt to cheat. We need to know where you guys are so we can provide you that assistance that needs to be provided. So please make sure you are taking the test seriously. So biology 1 will be Monday and Tuesday. Algebra 1 will be Wednesday and Thursday, and English 2 will be Thursday, and then that following Tuesday when you return. So make sure you guys, again, make sure that you are taking those tests seriously. During the AM time, I'm expecting to see students. You know who you are, you've been identified. You guys should be attending morning tutorial as well, as we're trying to get everything we need to in place so that you guys will be ready for the real test, your state test. On Tuesday, there will be a field trip, College Fair USA, so I'm waiting for additional details about that to make sure that we have all the students in place for that. And we are also finishing up with ACT makeup, so if you're one of those students that need to be taking the ACT makeup, make sure that you're here for that. On Wednesday and Thursday, Mr. Robinson and other of our faculty and staff members have agreed to do paw prints for our seniors. So we'll be waiting on that, and we will be doing the paw prints for the senior class. So make sure that you are present. Wednesday will be an 80% day, so let's make sure that we are aware of that. But Wednesday will be our final 80% day. During this time, faculty and staff, Ms. Gilmore, will be meeting with you guys so we can go over our testing protocol. We are still planning to have our fashion show. This is planned for the 2nd at 5:30. It will be after school. Unfortunately, we cannot have it during school, but it will be after school. So we are definitely looking forward to this. So let's make sure that we come out and support. There will be a fee to get into the doors, but again, it always goes back to our seniors. Friday will not be school. This will be Good Friday, so let's make sure that we are understanding of that. However, school will be on Monday, so that following Monday on the 6th, there will be school. During the week of April the 5th, this will be our National AP Week. So let's make sure that we thank an AP. This will be Mrs. Knight, Mrs. Grant, and Mr. Dunnigan. All right, so I think that's about it for the announcements. Also, as a reminder, I'm so tired of having this conversation with students. I don't want to see the AirPods. I don't want to see the headphones, and I don't want to see your phone. Now, when you get in a position where you are a teacher, faculty, staff member, principal, doctor, lawyer, etc., then yeah, walk around with your phone. But here, no, don't do it. And you know those things. Just don't do it. Don't try to sneak and do it. You know, if your head is down too long, if you're covering your material on your desk with a book bag, we already know what you're doing. Your focus should be on your classwork, not on the phone, not on anything that you should not be on. Let's keep the focus where it needs to be, and I promise you, everything else will work itself out. That's about it for my announcements. I just want to make sure that we keep the course, make sure we are doing the things that we need to do, and then everything else will work itself out. Finally, the prom committee, you all did a phenomenal job. Everyone who was attached to prom, was photographers, the decorators, etc. Everything was lovely. I enjoyed it. All right, so with that being said, as always, we are keeping it real on Tiger Hill 755. Have an awesome and amazing week.
Thank you, Mrs. Johnson. Here are a few extra announcements from the student body.
Any and all information could be found here from the announcements on the Student Support Board.
Hey, do you like to sing? Do you want to travel and perform?
Then join the Voices of Canton High School, the premier choir program on Tiger Hill.
QR codes will be set up around the campus today.
Just scan the QR code with your Chromebook, answer the questionnaire, and you'll be good to go.
And don't forget, tryouts is April 10th, 2026.
And auditions will be held April 15th through the 16th, April 2026 from 4 to 5:30.
Come sing with the Voices of Kent High School.
One voice,
One sound,
one
one
roar.
roar.
Those were your announcements. And as always, we are keeping it real on Tiger Hill 755. Have a great one.